A guy named a guy named Richard Fang said cut back and spending housing. I think you're looking at that wrong. So you're a billionaire and y'all find ways to cut. But the job needs to find a way to give people able to let people put into their full time raises. So not just put into your pay raise, put into your full time. So if I can put $20 each time in my full time, what that mean? An average American getting paid 40, right? An average American get paid $40 an hour, right? So when I worked at Walmart, I'm gonna tell you the best thing, Richard felt. When I worked at Walmart, I'm able to put in my stocks, right? Why we can't put into our full time? $20 in our full time hours. They got let's stop going to giving people a pay raise. Oh, I'm gonna give you a dollar raise of $20. Let's if I was a Walmart CEO, let's give people that $20 to be able to put into the full time. Each job should be able to let you put into your full time wage. So an average American could be making 130 hours by the year's out. All right. Let another American put into they full time. We talking about putting into people full time wages. That's what we talking about. Not to stop giving back people a dollar raise, $2. Let's up the bar a little bit and let them put into their money and invest in $20 and then you get that all back, right? An average American will get that's your money that you get to get back. If you stand at a company for years, that's your money that you get to keep. So an average American could be making $130 an hour at one company full time. Instead of people staying at 40 an hour, 50 an hour, they could be making $130 as an American. That what they can be doing. So you're talking about people cutting back, but the businesses need to cut back. It's not about you're telling people to cut back, but we need business and inflation to go up the way we need it to go for average American, because the average American can be making 130 just for a full time person could be making $130 an hour for full time, and you letting them put into your pay raise, you letting them put into your full time wage. Stop going into the pay raise. Oh, I'm gonna give you a dollar raise. That's able to let people put $20 each paycheck into their full time wage. It will hit their paycheck every month. Will hit their full time every other month. It was hit it every other pay period. Yo, $20 that you put in, you could be making $130 an hour. How much you want to put into your full time? An average American that get a regular full time is employed getting paid 40, right? And you got to understand that you're talking about that. Stop talking about that, but the business need to step it up. You're talking about rich and saving. The business need to give the American people what they want and let them invest in their full time. Let them invest into it. They can get it all back, but let them invest into. I'm gonna give you $20 to invest in your $20 or $30 each paycheck to invest in your. Walmart just got the stock market. Okay, that's what Walmart got. Okay, they just allow you to put in stock, but they're not allowing you to go behind that mean. Walmart is not allowing you to go beyond that. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay at 40, right? They get the salary 50-50. Why not give an average American, let them put into themselves and they take that money with them when they go? But let them put into their full time. An average American, and we start this off at each business, start this off at the top of the year of January. Say if they start letting people put $20 or $30 into their full time wage. I like when I didn't. Let me tell you something. I can always stop my stocks anytime I want to stop putting in. So the thing is, I can always start putting into my stocks. So the thing is, with that situation, when I can start putting into my stocks, when I worked at Walmart, I can do it anytime, right? So why not give an average American that time to put into their full-time wages? You're talking about a problem where the business and need to. You're talking about saving, but the businesses and the government need to, and the businesses need to step up and give America what they want, because you just can't get an American to say it, and they keep on giving people an average. Let me tell you, minimum wage is $7 in Texas, or $6 for a minimum wage person, right? So that's $76 for a minimum wage person. And that's up the bar on that. Give them $10 or $20 on that. So what is the difference between your understanding? Stop making problems where we need to control the business side and get with the businesses and give America. It's not that you can. Let me tell you something. When I worked at Walmart, they take a lot of money out of your bonus. By the time the government takes, by the time SAM and Social Security, you get $100 bonus. 20. You don't see that. All the overtime. Why not? Walmart have their own bonus card. They give them to an employee. You get $100, and they gotta put that on their taxes. Why is this to take from the average American while you giving them that bonus from that money and let them file that on their taxes? An average American, a bonus card, but they gotta put that on it. That's mandatory for them to put that on their taxes. They're like if a government worker get a bonus. A government or Social Security, they would have their own bonus card. So they would just have a Social Security worker, a government worker, they would just have to file that on their taxes. If a Social Security worker get a bonus, that would not come out their check. A Social Security worker and a government worker, they would have their own bonus card. So we need to like understand where we need to let people have their bonus. One thing when I worked at Walmart, sometimes we get paid 3 times in a month. Sometimes we get paid. Why not leave that? You touch that first check and leave that middle check alone and check that ending check. Let the American people have their middle check. But that's they're not getting away. If we're gonna leave that middle check alone when you get paid 3 times out of a month, they're gonna have to file that middle check on their taxes. So why not do those things? Sometimes we get paid 3 times out of a month. That first check, that middle check should be left alone. And bam, why not when we get paid 3 times out of that month? Why not leave that check alone and we just file that check on our income tax, right? That would be so much great if we understanding it, what it means, right? But America not getting what it's worth. Um, Richard Fletcher, you're talking about housing. Stop just talking about housing. It is about the business. It's about the job not willing to pay what it need to be paid. Savings don't got none excuses, but you need to look at the business side of what is going on here. And many people that got these mansions, they cheat their way up. So it's not what everything that's being said. Most people that got this, they cheat their way up. So you're talking about something that you need to understand the business side. Let me tell you something. A disability suffer the most out of America. Y'all have it so easy because when the government tells a disability they can have 1,000 or 3,000, that's not true. They die with nothing. And each American got to realize how you got it easy and another disability die with nothing. You know, people don't know how they got it easy in America. They take away each paycheck, they bring up there, they take away from disability. And y'all got money out the ass, but disability get the less. Like people need to start being thankful for how they can eat and do things. Because disability is not allowed to save $1,000. Every time food stamps come up, how much you got in your account? And they go off that and not let you have that. They don't want you to save. So it's a little bit of lying going on dealing with the government, dealing with Social Security. And I'm calling them out on it. They lied to me about Ticket to Work program and cut me out. There's a little line going on with them. And the food stamp is the difference from that. So don't understand what you're talking about and you're not getting the concept of what you're saying in your video. Oh, I don't want to come with all the excuses. Talk about the business side of things of America and stop talking about savings, because it's not all about the savings. It's all about the way people do business and they're not able to maneuver around that business. So that is the mindset what you're trying to talk about. Or they not paying enough, they'll cut you out, people will lose their job. People want to dominate. That's the main thing with that control of what you're trying to do. Y'all want to tell us which way to go, but y'all don't want to tell us how to be successful. That's not what you're talking about. And that's the understanding you got to know somebody leading you down the wrong way. You're not having your facts together. Most of the people that they mention, they cutting their way into it. So you want to, you deserve that. And yeah, but let me tell you something. If we're going to get something in America, it has to start with our businesses. It has to start with our businesses. If you want each American to make, I've been on this at 14, 15. When I got out of high school, I'm going to tell you something. I worked for U-Haul for 5 years. I'm going to tell you, my first year, I started off with 750, 7 something. And in that 5 years, I ended up with 9 something. $9 or $8. What that mean? I ended up with $8 or something. Because the way they built it, they went to, but y'all got it more easy. There's a lot going on, but y'all got it more easy than disability. Y'all can get paid the way y'all want to, but y'all not willing to step up and understanding where disability is getting taken advantage of. My baby mom was scared to get a raise. She denied a raise 3 times for Walmart, right? Because Social Security want to take and take. They don't want to reward, but they want to take while y'all make something. Y'all have a chance to make more money than disability while they keep taking and taking. And y'all don't understand how y'all have it easy. Why disability losing. See, I hear a whole lot of people talking about something, but you got it much more easy than you think you do. But y'all can eat off the plate or every time y'all want to do. A regular person, a businessman in the government, whatever they is, they can eat off the plate while disability is starved, right? You rich people can eat. You regular people with y'all $1 billion cars while disability keep getting taken advantage of. Where every time they go report their Social Security, bam, most people stand at 600, 700, 800. What you mean about that? Right? And you got to understand that then y'all don't want to treat people fair in the business. That's the way the economy at. And people want me to get out there and interact with you, baby. I'm focusing on my growth. Baby, my spiritual side open. I'm not going to let a businessman neglect me when he got neglectors in their business. When racism, I'm going to tell you, I'm 14, 15 years old. I'm working at, I'm in Newman Smith High School, Carrollton, Texas. But I also got a job on my first year working. The first job at Aberson was racist. We know that from our co-op teacher. We know we're going to have a racist start dealing with them. We know that we're going to have to start dealing with these businesses in Texas. We know that, right? And we understand that at 14 and 15 years old. But let me tell you, I worked at Big Lots, going to my job with my teacher. They taught me how to do furniture. And then Walmart lied with racism. And then we got these businesses that you black people and you teaming up with racism and tag. And we talk about the business side and we understand the money can be good, but the treating a person right, you're a billionaire, you got a house. Stop all of that where you're talking about when you think you're finding ways to cut through what you're trying to cut through. Where people are getting taken advantage of. And right now in this industry, right now, Texas, they got a racist motive. Governor Abbott care about his people, by his regular people that sit up there with his parents, that sit up with these kids, and these kids don't know a damn thing about what goes on and how y'all black motherfuckers act when a job. But let me tell you, you ain't gonna play with my son like that. I'm gonna tell my son straight up. He's 5 years old. You ain't gonna play with my son like that, dog. He's 5 years old. I ain't gonna let you black motherfuckers play with my son like that when he get older. And how y'all act in the business. And how y'all let these managers act with these egos. And y'all got these racist managers and jealousy in the Holy Spirit. Right now I'm in a battle with Walmart with James. No. Hey, see the spirit behavior. I had to get him five, the Justice Department, 5 different things to see in the spirit of the employees at 2996 and other ways of the spirit behavior. Your managers, these managers got jealousy. James, I told him, look at 2996. And I observed the spirit behavior of the facial expression of the employees. We don't see devil, but let's see the body motions of somebody in the spirit and see the jealousy in those things, in those formats, and watch how humans move in those formats. You can feel somebody's spirit from a distance. You can feel that jealousy. Yesterday I'm walking last night, and I'm on my pad about 9 o'clock, and the dude get out the thing, he's acting jealous in the spirit. He's driving fast because I see his spirit in the car. But you're not gonna come at my son with that stupid shit. You know, most parents got their kids working, but you're not gonna come at me. You businesses not gonna come at my son with that dumb shit, man. Which reflects y'all little black people, how these business owners act and they want domination. You're not gonna come at that. Why my kid? That's why I'm fighting right now. For y'all motherfuckers got a problem, man. You know, if I can talk to people from Tennessee, California, off of UP Live, and they talk about their boss always trying to get at them and they regular assistant boss, and I can talk to people that work at Amazon from different places and connect with people from different apps, and they can tell me about different things, how they feel uncomfortable in situations. So on different apps on UP, on different places, I had different talks with people from Tennessee, Arizona, on UP Live, and they telling me how Amazon managers sitting up there, people hollering at people and doing stupid things when I'm connected with them and trying to understand people on different things, right? But you're not gonna come at my son. When my son get old, you black motherfuckers not gonna come at my son with that. If I have a daughter, I'm gonna put you niggas in your place. You lucky I don't got a daughter, boy. You black motherfuckers, because I'm not gonna let them work or be treated bad by these business when they're young ain't 20. You're not gonna play with my daughter like that. When y'all don't know how to control y'all employees and y'all management and y'all want businesses, but y'all don't know how to operate. You're not gonna come at my daughter. You lucky I got this son, boy. You lucky I just got a son and a stepson. You're not gonna come at my daughter. You come at my daughter, boy. Look, I'm gonna tell her the no hands and a walk off on your head. That's why we got it. Y'all don't know how to run business, but y'all get people to run y'all businesses, but y'all don't know how to control them. They bad misconduct. Don't come at me like that. And I feel like you motherfuckers that got these businesses got a problem, man. It's about domination. It's about all that. Don't come. Oh, you lucky. I'm not like any other parent. I tell my son, Never let nobody tell you what you can't do. Because when I worked at Walmart, all charge, oh, you ain't gonna be nothing in my company. Each 5 times he pulled me in there, you ain't gonna be nothing. I had a black racist man teaming up with a Mexican and a white man in there with a black girl in there telling me that no, you're not gonna come at me with my son with that. Y'all niggas on some y'all talk about money, but y'all don't know how to operate business. That's why Walmart don't know how to take. That's why they gonna keep losing money. They never want to. They don't want to fix it. They don't care. But I'm gonna teach my son better. You look, I don't have a daughter, boy, cause y'all niggas, y'all grown ass men, y'all grown ass nigga that got these business, and y'all have these managers that came paid at 2017, and 2000, these managers was jealous and calling these women stupid when they came in there to show me jealousy coming from McDonald's. Jealousy coming from the McDonald's employee, but they got the nerve to call me stupid. I don't know. I'm suing them for 30 million, right? I'm suing them for 30, but when our own black call us out our name at McDonald's and they racial profile the spirit, and Miss Brittany, I called them 5 or 6 times, and I told them, hold up, your employees get out of line. You don't talk about while customers sitting at there eating, what you don't do, and you interviewing an employee right there in front of that customer, and that customer got dinner and he's eating. You don't talk bad about that customer. Right? That's a bad example. That's bad leadership. But you don't come. I'm telling these niggas, you lucky I don't have a daughter, boy. You are so lucky, boy. My daughter will be protected from this wicked shit that y'all niggas pulling. If it was up to me, I wouldn't let her step foot on that damn business. Because y'all on some whole shit. And I'm not telling her date no fake ass boss nigga. No, if I have a daughter, don't date no fake ass boss nigga. I don't care if he got a lot of money. That nigga no good, fuck him. Look out for the spirit of a nigga. They can have money. Look out for that fucking spirit of him. The Holy Spirit. So I wanted to get on here and talk about some of that where he's got his own opinion on that. But that's not the way you do it. That's not how you do it. Everybody going through a struggle. But start with that when y'all find the shortcuts to get where y'all trying to get. Hey, I've been through it. I'm not making no excuse, but I'm not gonna let you mix up my mind and you trick the public. We gotta find ways to maneuver. I take a step back and I look at the world different. I say, this ain't working out with Walmart and Texas businesses. We restructuring. And I used to go on different apps and tell people I'm restructuring my career, and other niggas would copycat off of different apps and copycat off what I say. We restructured. And they are doing business. I'm restructuring the way I see the whole world different. I'm not running out there to Walmart and Texas business. I was just at a Tum Tum and last year, this year, and I went and talked to her about a job, and the same lady said, I wish you would tell. No, she talking about, oh, they don't care nothing about you. I'm sure, because you're being racist. The definition of it. And not to shoot Tum Tums for it. And then she said something else. And one thing they got to look at the direction. Who was looking at me when I first entered that Tom Thumbs? And they catch on to anybody, the Justice Department, who was looking at me and catch on to the facial expression when I came in there. You're not gonna come and you look, I don't have a daughter, boy. You look, I don't have other responsibilities, boy. I'ma tell you something. You lucky that I got one son because you niggas want even you lying ass niggas, you bosses at your job. Though I got on the Yang Yang twin. No, you tell your daughter, don't no, you setting your daughter up for something that these business asses niggas. Never let nobody tell you what you can't do because they want racism control. If it's black or white, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna come at my child. Hey, you lucky I don't have a girl, boy. You niggas lucky that I got one son and a stepson because I make it hard for you. You come around my kids with that bullshit and that lying ass shit in the business. Target and right there. They got a problem, man. These kids don't know what goes on and how y'all do things. And how y'all lie and manipulate, not just in the streets. But we gotta be the one. But I'm gonna treat my kid bigger than that. I don't care. I got DFW talking about, anybody can do it. No, they're not talking about anybody can do it. It's about stalling into your kid's head to never let somebody tell you what you can't do. These manager is gonna do that. They're gonna put you down. I had a store manager that didn't like me the first day we met. You got 5 people on the left of the chair in orientation, 5 people on the right, and another person on one end of the table. I'm on the other end of the table, and he's on the end, and he racial profiled me. Charles got good things to say about everybody else, but when it comes to me, he looking at me with racism and saying racial things. That's a store manager for you. And then he walk away from another black person while his other black manager team up on one person. But you talk about business, right? You talk about those things and understanding. You look, I don't got no kids, boy. You look, I don't got a little girl. And the boy is easy to deal with to know this world. Because if my little girl would know, I don't care if that nigga got all the fucking money. You a lame nigga. If a nigga's spirit ain't right, don't care about your damn money, nigga. Your spirit, your mindset is what's intriguing to me. Right? But I'm trying not to let my son go through the same thing what I had to go through with you little racist motherfuckers and how y'all play it in the businesses. So we have to understand the concept of what is going on here. And people want to get mad and attack because I'm talking about something. And we're going to talk about another thing. Another thing at 9 o'clock that I saw a person's spirit behavior at 9 o'clock. But people want to talk about black people want to destroy another black person because they don't want to have them. Who cares Martin Luther King a black person? Who cares Malcolm X a black person? But white teaming up with white and Mexicans because we stand for God and they're trying to do it again. They're trying to do it again. What the problem is that our black people don't want God to see the daylight. But people will act like they believe in God, but it's all for money and reputation. God said, you're not worthy of seeing me again. Because the way you're planning, you're plotting, you do all of these things and your misconduct. And they still with the spirit behavior. You can feel the spirit behavior in the car. And we have to understand those things or where we come from, right? But Richard, you need to know what's going on. You think you know it all, but you don't, man. God say bless everybody and bless what we do and bless everybody in what we do.